Let's define the notations that will be used to discuss the concept of rotation. Consider the symbolic tree on the left in the slide. Here a circle represents a node and a rectangle represents a subtree. X is the newly inserted node here. When we walk upwards in the tree starting from X, P is the first unbalanced node in the tree. Left child of P is named as LC and right subtree of P is RC. Left and right subtree of LC are named as LGC and RGC respectively. LGC is acronym for left grandchild and RGC is acronym for right grandchild. Here X is inserted on the left of P and further on the left of LC. This represents the left-left case. As noted earlier, a single right rotation is sufficient to restore the balance factor at P in the permissible range of -1 to 1. Now we consider the symbolic tree on the right in the slide. We follow the same notations as mentioned just now. Here X is inserted on the left of P and further on the right of LC. This represents the left-right case. As noted earlier, the double left-right rotation is required to restore the balance factor at P. Before we start the discussion about right rotation, let me remind you about the binary search tree property. In a binary search tree, for any node, the nodes in its left subtree are smaller valued and the nodes in the right subtree are greater valued. Let us now work out the single right rotation in the tree. As mentioned on the slide, LC moves upwards and P becomes its right child. Note that this rearrangement does not violate the binary search tree property as value of P is greater than the value of LC. Now we need to adjust RGC, the right subtree of LC marked in blue color. As per the binary search tree property, value of RGC nodes are greater than LC and less than P. So they can be attached on the left of P without violating the binary search tree property. The resultant tree is mentioned on the right in slide. Let's now verify whether or not this single right rotation restores the balance factor at P in the permissible range of -1 to 1. Consider the tree on the left. We assume that before the left insertion of node X, the balance factor of all the nodes in the tree were in the permissible range of -1 to 1. After the left insertion of X, the balance factor of node P has become +2. That is, the height of LC minus height of RC is +2. Let the height of LC be h plus 1. So the height of RC must be h minus 1. We note that the height of P is 1 plus maximum of height of LC and height of RC. That means the height of P is h plus 2 after the left insertion of X. What is the height of root of LGC and RGC? The height of LC is h plus 1. So one of its children must have height h. That is, height of either LGC or RGC must be h. We argue that height of RGC cannot be h because if it is so, the height of LC was h plus 1 even before the insertion of X and the balance factor of P was +2 even before insertion of X. Hence, we conclude that height of root of LGC is h. What is the valid height of RGC? It must be h minus 1. The height of RGC cannot be less than h minus 1 because if the height of RGC is less than h minus 1, the balance factor violation will be present at LC, which is not the case here. The figure on the right shows the resultant tree after single right rotation. As earlier, the height of LGC is h, the height of RGC is h minus 1 and the height of RC is h minus 1. The new children of P are RGC and RC. The height of both of them is h minus 1. Hence, the height of P is h and its balance factor is 0. Similarly, the new children of LC are LGC and P. The height of both of them is h. Hence, the height of LC is h plus 1 and its balance factor is 0. We note that the balance factor of all the nodes are restored to the permissible limit of minus 1 to 1. Further, the height of this subtree is also restored to h plus 1, which was the case before insertion of x. Hence, no balance factor violations are introduced further upwards in the tree. Please take a pause here and compute the height of tree rooted at P before the insertion of node x. This will enable you to verify whether or not the height was h plus 1 before insertion of node x.